Hey everybody, it's been 2 weeks. I can't believe it's already been 2 weeks. It went really fast. I just wanted to get on. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on today. I just wanted to kind of give an overview of what the last 2 weeks has been like. There's been very emotionally and mentally and physically demanding, and I honestly can't even imagine how my older sister is able to put out the energy that she does. She and my little sister, man, I kind of got a peek into, and my brother too, I got a peek into what they've been doing to help take care of my mom and dad before my mom passed, and they amaze me. I just, wow. I got home and I have just been exhausted since, and last night I went to bed about this time, so it was like about 7:30. I slept for 12 hours and I woke up tired still, and my eyes have been tired all day. And as I was catching up with stats for my husband's work, I it was practically putting me to sleep. I just wanted to go back to sleep so bad. So when I told my sister I could sleep for 3 days solid, I don't think I was getting as much as I thought I was. But it did bring up a point for me, is just what do you guys do for self-care? Do you have a plan? I've been really grateful for the plan that I have in place. I know to do some work with myself when I'm going into situations like that. I am convinced that one of the biggest things actually wasn't the taking care of my parents and helping my sisters with cleaning and getting funeral arrangements made and those kinds of things. I was actually pretty good emotionally. I was actually really surprised that I did really, really good. It wasn't an emotional thing in the way that my mom was passing. I was fascinated. The emotional stuff that came up for me was all about childhood triggers that came up, and that is what I've been working through and processing through. And I'm convinced that that's what it is that's really made me tired and feeling worn out. And some of the things that I had available to me was just knowing how to do the inner child work, and that helped to really work through the emotional stuff so that it didn't keep aggravating and it didn't take more out of me than it did. Instead of having it be something that's consistently taking from me, it was just the incident. And then I was able to do some work. I did a lot of tapping. I did a lot of affirmations, of forgiveness affirmations, and reminding myself my truths, and a lot of loving, and those really, really helped. And then when I got home, I just crashed. And I think that that's some processing, because it was some pretty big stuff that I was moving through and working through. And a week and a half plus of, I'm used to having more downtime and more move through things at my own pace, but we were on the go quite a bit, and so, but it was all good. But I want to know, what are some things that you do? Do you know how to do tapping well? I thought it was actually really funny because I actually had a dream one night that I had been triggered, and in my dream I actually was like tapping, and like not like physically, but in my dream I was tapping and working through the questions and investigating my thoughts, and I woke up to that and I actually laughed. I'm like, wow, I've been doing this so long. I'm doing it in my sleep, and that's a really good thing, I think. So when you need to do more self-care, honestly, sleep is it's a godsend. It really is. Um, just taking time for, we've talked before about having, just 5 minutes a day where you're doing something that is rejuvenating for your soul. And I honestly have not had a lot of time to do stuff like that, just because my mind has been so elsewhere, and so sleep has been my go-to. But I love doing stuff like this, so I'm really excited to get back on and into the swing of things, so that can help to even rejuvenate me, as I may be helping you to learn and grow in your ability to heal your life. And let's see what else. I've got so many things. I'm so excited. So I'm going to tell you about my project that I'm working on. I'm actually working on some audio tracks of affirmations. There's a self-worth one. There's a prosperity, like a financial prosperity one. There is body image track. And those are the ones I've already got mostly worded out, but I had them recorded, but as I've listened to them, I want to refine them. It's like a couple of them feel like they're incomplete, and so I need to finish working on those. And then I had an idea for two others to put with it. So by the time I'm done, I should have five in the can go on an album, or it'll be available like just as single purchases if you want to do it that way. But I was able to like share it with a couple of different people while I was down there, and I was really excited with their response. So it's not just me that's excited about it. So I'm really super excited to get working back on those. That's just been on my heart lately. And I love the music that I found to go with it. I have the benefit of having a husband who does videos and different things like that. And so he has access um, to legal music to put behind it. And the ones that I found are just amazing. And honestly, I just want to listen to the music all the time. In fact, I had listened to, I was listening, kind of proofing, I guess. I don't know what to call that. I was listening to him, and it was interesting because I noticed that later on I was listening to just the music by itself, and I loved the effect that it had on me because it was reminding me of the things that I'd been listening to, like my affirmations that I'd put with it. And so it actually made me think. It's like what I want to do is I want to have that be an part of it, like maybe do the affirmation and then have it be clear where it'll be one, like maybe I'll do them in pairs so that it would be one audio track. Like you would get two for the price of one kind of a thing. So, but it would include, one would have the audio, the affirmations with it, and then the other one would be without the affirmations. So, but anyway, so that's been on my heart so much. And then I've got a couple of different things that I want to talk about. The huge ahas that I had about the thoughts that we're believing and the lives that we create, and how it a metaphor that just has been kind of, wow, this is a really good metaphor for it. And I wanted to share that with you. And so I'm excited to kind of get these things organized so that I can put it together so that I'm not just going on and on like right now. So this is what happens when I don't have notes to look off of and I'm tired, and I'm just excited to be back. So, all right, I'm going to hop off. I think we're going to watch a video or something before I go to bed, and then hopefully go to bed early again. If not, maybe I'll just take a nap tomorrow. I will, but yeah, I'm super excited to get working on stuff again. It's good to be home and kind of getting back into my own schedule and groove, and taking care of things that I need to take care of here at home. I love you guys. All right, talk to you maybe as soon as tomorrow. I'm not positive. I've already got some things going on, so I'm just gonna hope to jump back in, and even if they're just short videos. All right, bye bye.